It is important to follow your dreams and heart. Do something that excites you. It matters not what somebody is born, where somebody is born, but what they grow to be. A very pleasant good afternoon, and guardians, boys and girls, aspirants watching me live. Today I am here to front of you to talk about the most talk of the nation and the most dignified exam, that is IAS exam. UPSC exam stands for Public Service Commission, which is known as IAS, which is conducted by Union Public Service Commission for hiring civil services aspirants every year, officers every year. And this exam is conducted in three phases. First is the preliminary exam, the second is the mains exam, and the third is the personality test. Finally, that is called the interview. The Union Public Service Commission, which is a constitutional body, recruits the candidates for the various posts through a rigorous examination process and goes almost a year or so. And the controlling authority for the IAS and IPS is the Ministry of Personal Public Grievances and Pensions, and for IFS, it is the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The Indian Administrative Services, that is IAS, is part of the executive branch of the Government of India. The IAS officers hold various strategic posts across the country and play a significant and a very important role in the management of the bureaucracy, both of the central government as well as the state government. Getting into civil services is extremely difficult, especially the coveted IAS, which is the top choice for most of the aspirants. UPSC Civil Services Mains exam optional subject consists of two papers. Each paper is of 250 marks, making a total of 500 marks. Now we will talk about my subject, English Literature. The syllabus consists of two papers designed to test a first-hand and a critical reading of text prescribed from the following periods in the English literature, that is paper 1 1600 to 1900 and paper 2 1900 to 1990. There will be two compulsory questions in each paper, that is a short note question related to the topics for general study, and number B, a critical analysis of unseen passages both in prose and verse. The very first question which arises in a student's mind while taking the English literature as their mains is the difficulty level, that is the subject difficulty level. How will I study this subject? Students, therefore, I would like to tell you certain points regarding this subject. The first is that though this subject is actually tough for the new aspirants, means those who don't have the background of bachelor's in English, MA in English, or any course related to English literature, they are MPhil, DPhil, so they are able to get that leverage. But I have seen that many students come from the variety of backgrounds. They have no background as English literature. You should opt for English literature only when you have a genuine interest in the subject. इंग्लिश लिटरेचर एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट होता है जिसमें इंटरेस्ट होना बहुत जरूरी है. ये मैथमेटिक्स, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी की तरह नहीं है कि आपने मेहनत की और आपने कैलकुलेशंस किए एंड यू आर एबल टू गेट दैट सक्सेस. लिटरेचर इज समथिंग विच डिपेंड्स और विच हैव समथिंग इन द हार्ट. लिटरेचर जिसको हम कहते हैं साहित्य, you should have a undying passion for the new words. To coin means to have a you can say a dictionary of knowledge day by day and impart beautiful ideas. Or if you know how to juggle with words, how to frame sentences beautifully and give it a new form and shape, this subject is yours. A lot of students lack proper commitment and they don't have this strategic development, but with the help of proper guidance and evaluation from a proper mentor, one can perform wonders with this subject in this exam. Since there are less people, less students, less aspirants opting for English literature. So, of course, the competition in comparison to the other subject is quite less as compared to the other subjects which have thousands and lakhs of students like history, geography, anthro, public ad, and so many other subjects, which gives a probable chance of making it to the top. I still remember a quote from a novelist, Stephen King, who has put few words beautifully when he said, I write to find out what I think. I write to find out what I think. Why? He must have said like this, quoted like this, because writing is a window to your thought process. What you write on paper will let the examiner how you think, how you argue, what you are going to substantiate your viewpoint, how well you have read the study of history of English literature. And this is why the most competitive examination and the academic entrance test essay is mandatory, because essay is giving you something of your thought process, and that is why essay has something which is so genius, so original, where you lack with words, lack with framing of sentences, lack with thought process, lack with grammar also. So these are the points where you have to work upon. Here also you will be allowed to explore your thoughts for the critical analysis of the poems which are prescribed in the syllabus. Students, always remember that literature is a subject to be enjoyed and cherished. And always remember this thing, that whatever you are doing, do it once. Then do it more time and more time and more carefully. Be diligent. Don't just work, but outwork yourself, and nothing can come in your way of glory. The world you desire can be won, and it is existing there. It is real, and it is possible. It is yours. The only thing is that for IAS mains in English literature, it is very important for a guide, for something which is actually going to nurture your mind with the literature aspect. Normally students क्या करते हैं, they take lot of books, lot of guides, lot of branded books, anthologies, and so many things, but once they are into the writing of it, they are unable to frame the sentences with the help of mingling of the history of English literature part. Direct answers नहीं लिखने होते इसमें. You have to show the examiner that you have a lot of knowledge about the history, and with the help of history, suppose it is King Lear, Macbeth, Shakespeare, Tempest, anything, you have to take help from the history of English literature background. And IAS exam only requires a burning passion in your hearts and mind to become the most civilized officers of the nation. Art, freedom, creativity will change society faster than politics. So be creative in this subject and crack the most tough exam of this nation. You must have seen innumerable examples in India. Students who have qualified this exam, they are from different backgrounds, poor backgrounds, they don't have help, but still they have done it. So why can't you with this subject English literature, when I am here for you with experience of 20 years? And failure becomes a success when it is estimated. अगर हम कैलकुलेट करके चलेंगे तो फेलियर को भी हम सक्सेस में बदल सकते हैं. एंड इन द वर्ड्स ऑफ सैमुअल बेकेट, एवर ट्राइड एवर फेल्ड, नो मैटर ट्राई अगेन, फेल better. So this is a sentence, a quote written by one of the most intelligent, most popular dramatist of the entire world, that is Samuel Beckett, who is known for his most syllable and produced play, that is Waiting for Godot. Again, I will repeat that quote: ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail better. So don't let anyone that who you are, what you ought to be, listen your inner voice only. सिर्फ आप अपनी अंतरात्मा सुनिए, अंदर की आवाज सुनिए कि हमें क्या बनना है. क्योंकि बच्चों, यह बहुत बड़ा एग्जाम है, इसको आप नॉर्मल एग्जाम की तरह नहीं ले सकते हैं. इसमें एक्चुअली में यू रीड guidance, and guidance to that level where you have to sit in front of me and write answers where it will be checked, nurtured, checked, again fault, the style, and then you become a thorough person for writing these answers. मैग्नीफाइंग ग्लास से ये आंसर्स चेक होते हैं प्रोफेसर्स के द्वारा. And if you wish to take this subject as your mains, I am here as a friend, as a brother, as a philosopher, as a guide, as a professor, as a teacher, as an expert to those who feel that IAS is not their cup of tea. It can become their cup of tea. So I'm happy here to be in front of you live, because live is something where even a student sitting at Kashmir, a student sitting at Kanyakumari, east, west, north, south, can take all the help from me. My live classes, my study materials, test series, and even offline classes. I welcome you all from all parts of the country for this 2019 batch. If you are aspiring that you will crack the 2019 pre, then well prepared that you have to cover your course much in advance. Why? क्योंकि प्री के बाद जो मेंस का टाइम होता है, there is a small number of days left. उसमें आप प्रिपेयर नहीं कर सकते जिस लेवल का प्रिपरेशन करना पड़ता है. So students, I am sure you will be taking all the benefit from Dr. Agrawal, my academy, OSN Academy of English since 1998. Thank you so much. God bless you.